Computer. Okay, are we good? Scary and exciting. Why? Oh, Carolina, you wearing a sparkly top. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Okay, we're on. What time is it? 7 past. Let's do this. Okay, let's just have a bit of a recap. If you guys have been following me, maybe for a few weeks, years, months, decades, the last 3 decades, we've all been on an extremely interesting, exciting, exhilarating, frightening, emotional, scary ride. From the week leading up to the lockdown, we could kind of see what was going on. We knew that the fitness industry was possibly going to come crashing down at any time. Centres were being closed. Community centre instructors were hanging on for dear life to keep their businesses going. It was a very, very scary time. And then when we actually got that government briefing that locked down leisure centres on the Friday and all health clubs and gyms, pretty much that was it. Now, if you think back, that feels like, I don't know, a decade ago, 10 years ago. It just feels such a long time. Every single day, and you tell me if you agree, every single day in this lockdown period, this quarantine period in the fitness industry feels like about 20 years. I think you learn so much in a day. You've been forced, and if you guys have been following me, and now if you guys have been following me for a long time, I've been telling you to get online for like 15 years. I've been really going on about social media, building your brand, your leverage, your reach, how to create online workouts. People who've mentored with me over the years, I've said, come on, you've got to do this. This is the future. Yes. But very few people actually did it. But boom, when we had no income, when that Friday night came and I was as frightened as everybody, what's going to happen? My lifestyle, we're all thinking the same, our clients, our customers. We've been doing this for so long, we cannot let this go. We've worked so hard in the fitness industry. How can we turn this around and pivot really quickly? Word of the day, pivot. And we did. Who can believe it? Who can believe what we have all achieved? It's been fucking amazing. You guys have got to say, you have smashed it. You've smashed it. I remember the very first webinar that I did that night, and there was about 500 people on that webinar. Everyone was scared and anxious and messaging, and it was just blowing up so fast. But we were able to just pivot and turn and get online and do it. And actually, when your back's against the wall, when there's a possibility that you're not going to have any income, and of course the government could bail us out, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen or how that's going to. The one thing you can count on is yourself. You have to invest in yourself. You have to go all in, and you just have to do it. And all those barriers that you've had over the last few years about going online, doing video, doing Facebook Lives, leveraging yourself, putting yourself out there on social media, all of that stuff, how you look, how you feel, all the things that you've been putting up in barriers, boom, crashed down. We didn't have time to mess about. You had to get over yourself quickly and put yourself out there. And the best thing about this is now, what's emerging is this completely level playing field, because everybody's out there. Everybody. I think this will change the face of the fitness industry forever. I think that when the new world does come back, and we'll discuss that in a minute, my goal for you guys was always right from the go. If you look at those old webinars 3-4 weeks ago, I said to you, if you can transfer your physical income to a digital income and not go into debt and still look after your clients and have a business at the end of it, you've swum the channel. Absolutely swum the channel. Because I don't think any industry is ever going to rely on one stream of income again. All self-employed people, contractors, now know that anything could happen, and anything can happen, and anything does happen. You can't rely on a leisure centre, a gym, a health club, your community. We've got to create multiple streams of income. So a digital income, a live class, and then all the other things that you can build around that: membership, subscription, experiences, community, retreats. There's so much more that you can now build into your business. But the backbone of this was create a digital business from your physical business. And pretty much everybody that's on this website, on this webinar, has just embraced that. There's been tears, there've been traumas, there've been upset, but we've done it. We've absolutely done it. Who would have known 3 weeks ago? Kelly and I have done 2 level 3 Pilates training courses on Zoom, 3 fitness Pilates training courses on Zoom. The next 3 are fully booked. It's incredible. Masterclasses are getting 200 people on now. I don't say that to brag. I'm saying that because I think this 21 days is a snapshot in time that we'll never, ever, ever get back. At the moment, let's think about this. Well, I'll go for mindset at the moment, and I've not got a crystal ball, and you guys, you just talk about it. Yeah, you just talk about it now between ourselves. This is the moment in time when the world economy is in a coma. Everything's in a coma right now. But if we see the news and we look globally what's happening, slowly Trump's trying to get America back online, Germany's coming out, Denmark's coming out, and it's going to be a very, very slow process for sure. We're not there yet, absolutely not. But in 3 more weeks, we know we have got this 3-week window. Now, I don't think for 1 minute that the doors are going to open on every single gym in 3 weeks and we're all back to normal. In fact, is that ever going to happen until we have a vaccine, until, testing's been rolled out? There's such a long way to go. So, if health clubs or gyms or classes ever do come back, it's definitely going to be a lot further down the road. But as restrictions start to get lifted, as a little bit of normality starts to come back, then all of the eyes aren't going to be on social media. You've got 21 days. The whole world is accelerated here. Building your business, get more people on your products and your services, build more reach on social media, make sure you've got a fully functioning website, make sure that you are live streaming regularly, daily if possible, make sure that you are upping your content, because this 21 days could absolutely make your business for life. And I'm seeing it. People are tired and they can't do it tonight because, they want to relax. I get that. I totally get that. And you've got to do you always. You've always got to do you. And if you need to take a break and step back, take a break, step back. But this is a moment in time that we will never, ever, ever had back. How many of you here on this live have actually, your business has grown? How many of you have actually now created that physical business? You've made it into a digital business. You're earning money online and your business has increased. How many people? Loads of people are saying this. This is, it's mental, crazy. Our businesses, and from 3 weeks ago, we all thought that was the end. I remember doing that. I'm going to have to get a job in Asda here because this is finished. Look what you've done. So if you can just hold on for a bit more, give a bit more energy, put a bit more effort into this, accept that it is only a small window of time. And if you can maximize this, then I honestly and truly believe, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to get all my friends who are in business to do this, to just go all out, because the snapshot will change. The sands of time will change. The world will change, things will move, and this moment will be lost. So if you've wanted to grow your Facebook, grow your social media, get more people onto your Instagram, get more people into your free groups. Now, I'm not talking about earning more money right now. What I am talking about is leveraging this time and growing your platforms. It's really hard to grow your Facebook accounts. It's really hard to grow Instagram accounts, but it's not now. It's not now if you're putting consistent, good, quality content out there regularly. Do you agree? Yes. So if you are ambitious, and if, like Nicole says, I'm starting from scratch, this is the best time in the world to start from scratch. This is the time that you are going. Now, if you were starting from scratch 8 weeks ago, you would have never had the reach that you have now. Never in a million years would you be able to grow your social media platforms like you can right now. So this is the time. It is. Loads of questions here. So don't think classes have doubled. Julie says, look, classes have doubled because you can get more on a screen now than my studio. We had this conversation, Julie. We thought it was the end. And look at this. And if you are ambitious and you do want to grow your business and you can see the vision here and you can see the future and you know where this is going, do it now. Take this time, work a bit longer, put a bit more content out there, seize the moment, because it will shift and it will change. And at the moment, what's happening on social media, because of the brand economy, so many brands now have pulled back from social media. They're not advertising, they're not marketing, their budgets have gone. I've run some tests this week on Facebook ads. When Facebook ads first came out, out, they were pence per lead. A couple of years ago, you know, I was paying 8, 9, 10, 20, 25 pounds sometimes for a lead on the level 3 Pilates course. Now we ran them. The reach was astronomical. It was like going back to the beginning. I was paying 50p a lead, £1 a lead. The prices have come right down because a lot of the big brands aren't paying for marketing spend. So again, that will change. This is just a little snapshot. It really, really is. Good questions. I've learned so much. Daily Zoom, absolutely. And I will address all those. But my quick point here is protect your brain, stay forward focusing always. The good news about right now is we've got some light at the end of the tunnel. We can see other countries coming back. We can see that there'll be a very different future in the fitness industry. Social distancing is likely to continue for many, many, many months now. So that possibly means that the end of big classes, that's not going to come back, is it? Because it's going to be small groups potentially and lots of space between people. So, you know, the whole group exercise framework as we know it live is going to be very different for a long time, I think. You let me know what you think. So, but we know this 21 days, you know how it's going to roll. Now, you also know yourself. How much have you learned about yourself over the last 21 days? You know, you have good days, you know, you have not as good days. You have days when you meh. There's days when you don't feel like it. There's days when you want to conquer the world. There's days when you can do it all. And there's days when you just want to bore your brain. And that's just how it goes, that up and down roller coaster. So it's kind of, you've got to capitalize on those moments when you really feel it, go for it. When you need to take a step back and have a breather and shut the laptop, do that, but then get back to it. Stay motivated, stay focused, keep thinking laterally. I would never have dreamed that 4 weeks ago, Kelly and I would have been able to put all these courses on. They would be full and people would be qualified. And then the day after, going out, teaching Pilates, fitness Pilates, and all this new stuff online and building a business within 24 hours. I mean, it's just inconceivable what's happening. I mean, 4 weeks ago, who'd even heard of Zoom? No one. Now, you know, my neighbor next door, you know, saw her in the garden. She's elderly. What are you doing? Oh, I'm doing a Zoom yoga. Zoom. It's a thing. Everybody knows it now. And quickly, it's become the norm. It's become the norm. And it's been amazing how people have reacted to this and changed and just accepted it and got on board with it. And I want you to even more. Absolutely. And I've said this on every single webinar. Your clientele will be so eternally grateful for you and what you've done for them. They will never leave you. They will never, ever leave you. So got loads to talk about. So I want to go. But you can do this. And I want you to leverage and I want you to get down and I want you to do more. And I want you to see that this is not going to be here forever. And this is a very much a time, a snapshot in time where you're able to accelerate your business and get more people into your ecosystem. Yeah, exactly. Never even heard of Zoom. It's amazing. Okay. Now, good things to know. You now know that you can overcome tech issues. Everybody in the world that wrote to me and said, I'm a technophobe. Stop that out of your lexicon. None of that anymore. You're not. You know, you are now a virtual business owner. You're creating passive income. Now it's not easy. You're creating passive income. You're creating a digital income for yourself now. That's amazing. You can make it work. We've just got to accelerate it a little bit right now. So we need to think about this next 21 days. And if you are ambitious and you want to go all in and you want to build a little bit more from this, then, you know, I can give you the tips, the tricks, the strategies, how to do it. And then, of course, it's down to you and the amount of energy and effort that you want to put into this. Really, it really is. I think right now it's a land grab. Absolutely a land grab. And I also think your local customers are shopping around. They're also having a look and they're trialing and they're seeing, and there's probably new people that are interested in what you're offering. You know, lots of people window shopping right now. So the more visibility you have, the more you can put yourself out there. Obviously, the more people are going to see you and come into your ecosystem. But it is a process, and I'll talk about the process in a second. So when I did this workshop a couple of, whenever it was at the beginning of this area, I said we had a 12-week plan, a plan A and a plan B, if you remember that. And I said, create a digital income and start to prepare for the new fitness world to come back at some point. So that's still the MO. That's still what we want to do. So I want you to help you create a successful income online, but again, really prepare for something, because people are going to want to get together. You're going to want to teach. We're all going to want to see our people, aren't we? And get out into the real world. Okay. So what's emerging? Oh gosh, look, yes, a challenge turned into a massive opportunity. So what's emerging really quickly? So you've got your subscription model, you've got your sort of weekly subscriptions, monthly, bi-weekly, however you've set that up, and everybody set that up differently depending on what they did in the old world and how they wanted it to look right now. But there's lots of models emerging with that. A monthly subscription where you as the instructor, like Julie's model here, she literally took her studio timetable and put it on as a digital and does all the classes on Zoom. People use book when they book. Boom, she's able to accommodate everybody. Now, I said that in one sentence. That wasn't easy. That was a process, but she got on and she did it. Lots of people who've got studios or teach a lot of community classes have just transferred everything to digital, and that's worked phenomenally well. Now, I think going forward, you've got to keep it fresh. You've got to keep exciting. You've got to keep new content, because if people are coming to you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week, in some cases, you've got to keep it fresh. You've got to be on top of your game. You've got to be offering new options. You've got to be keeping the whole, just like you would a normal digital studio. You'd always be doing something new. You'd be doing masterclasses. You'd be doing events. You'd be doing specials. You'd be doing socials. You're just changing the mode of delivery, the method of delivery. So that's exciting. So that's a great business model to have. Monthly subscription. Obviously, people can cancel at any time. But again, if you've got 100 people, 50 people, 10 people paying you whatever, again, that's phenomenal. So that can stay, and that can stay over here. You've got another model over here, which is your pay as you go, your masterclass for your window shoppers. So this is where you can just let your imagination and your creativity run wild. Everything, anything and everything, all the things that you perhaps stopped teaching over the years because, people aren't doing freestyle anymore, more people go to Pilates. And so you tend to teach the things that people want to come to in the real world. Sometimes that's not always the things that you enjoy so much. You might enjoy doing a 90s aerobics, an old school body conditioning, a legs, tums and bums. Anything goes. So sharpen up those skills, be creative, do things differently. Give it some jazzy names, make the graphics look super cool. Put it out there, trial it, see it. The thing is, no one knows here. It's just try it, go. You can have an idea tonight. Absolutely. You can have an idea tonight and think, right, yeah, boom, I'm on it. Let's do it. Let's see it. Let's put it out on social media and let's see if people are interested. If they're interested, they'll book on. If they like it, they'll pay me for it. So just get it out there, whatever it is. All those fun classes that we used to teach back in the day before the brands took over and changed all the timetables, and all the timetables around the UK pretty much became the same. Now you can just be creative. You can do anything. I mean, in the last week, I would do 4 masterclasses a night if I had the energy. I love doing masterclasses, trialing something new. Seated fitness Pilates with mini balls. I'm doing the new fitness Pilates interval. There's whatever you can think about, you could do a masterclass for, and people could try it. They could have a go, just pay as you go. And that's definitely a good emerging model. Laura says, I've gone back to legs, bums and tons, aerobics, body conditioning, and loving it. What's not to love about all that? Oh, who did hula thick? Sarah. Wow. Oh my God, that's amazing. Tums and bumps. Why not? There has to be a plan. You have to understand that. Yes. Oh my gosh, you absolutely do. Yeah, absolutely do. So you've got your 2 models real quickly. You've got your Zoom model. Now, again, I've said this a lot. There is other platforms. There are other conferencing platforms. There's the Microsoft Teams that's coming up. And I think that Facebook Messenger will eventually be some kind of Zoom type platform. They won't let Zoom have all this amazing monopoly. Zoom's limited. I think you need to definitely lower your expectations a little bit on Zoom. You can get it good, but it's never going to be, it is fraught a little bit with tech problems. So if you can deal with that and address that, that's great. If you prefer to use Facebook Live for your choreography and your dance classes. There's Google Meetup, Google Hangouts. So there's lots of different, there's lots of different platforms that you'll be able to use. Instagram Live, but it's definitely worth getting yourself out there on Facebook Live, doing some quick tasters. I pretty much do most days, Logan permitting, about 20 minutes on Facebook, and it could be body conditioning, low impact, salsa, pretty much whatever Pure Energy are bringing out. I'll use it, use the music, do a bit of old school, whatever. It generates loads and loads of comments on your feed. The more comments that you get, the more engagement that you have. You go back in and answer all those comments. Facebook sees you then as a relative person, somebody of importance, and it will push that video out into the news feed. If you want to reach more people and you want to reach new people, you've got to go out on Facebook Live on an open Facebook, and you've got to give them some tasters. You've got to give them 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now, you don't have to do aerobics and body conditioning. You could do 10 minutes of Pilates. You could do 10 minutes of yoga. You could do whatever. But use Facebook as your shop front. So again, the way to win on Facebook is consistency. So if you're going to go out, live every day at 8:30, do it. Go live 5 days a week for 10 minutes. Talk about what you're offering. Talk about who your ideal clients is. Tell people what you do. Engage with people. Talk to people. Recognize everyone. And that's a really good way of people seeing what you offer, seeing who you are, showcasing your products and services. Same for Instagram. Why not live stream both? So you could be live streaming on Facebook Live if you've got 2 devices. You could be using the live producer, creator studio. You could then also have your phone here at the front. You could have your phone, and that could be on Instagram. So you could be live streaming on both platforms, or 3 platforms. You could have YouTube Live. So you could have your iPad, your laptop, and your phone all live streaming over the different platforms. Boom, you're going to get 3 times the reach. Different people access you on different platforms, different people on Facebook, different people on Instagram, different people on YouTube. Boom, that's a great way. That's like you going into the middle of your town hall. No, go to the middle of your marketplace, into the middle of your marketplace. Look at me, everybody. I do aerobics. And doing what you do in front of everybody. And that sounds interesting. It's like you giving out leaflets on the marketplace, but you're just doing it on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and YouTube Live. Question, I've got a guest. I have a guest, champion kickboxing on my Friday fitness. Woo! Rachel, is that on your business page? Oh, I love this question. Go live everywhere. Business page, profile page. If you're sharing, and I'll talk about Creator Studio, because you want to be using your Creator Studio in a minute. But if you are sharing posts, you can use your Creator Studio and you can cross post. So at the same time as you're on Facebook, you can be broadcasting on your business page. You can cross post to your profile page. You can cross post to any of the pages that you have admin rights to. You can also cross post to your groups. So you could be posting, doing one video about 5 or 6 different places on Facebook. Creator Studio is where it is at. Absolutely. Good. Hope that helped. Yeah. Wi-Fi would melt. Got to get a Wi-Fi booster. Absolutely. Matt said, can't see Matt. You can share your live on Facebook on personal page groups and update my reach. It absolutely, that has made using, again, you've got to understand this about Facebook, is whenever Facebook updates the platform with a new product. So at the moment, the new product is, I was talking to my account manager. I've told loads of people this before, but my account manager was saying, because everyone in the world is live streaming, they've deployed so many more members of staff to the live to enhance the experience. So every day you go into Creator Studio, you see new features. I'll talk about the stars. You've got the subscription, you've got the supporters. They're all coming online. You see new filters. You see sometimes it's really grainy, and then the next day it's all upgraded, because you can see they're working on the live platform. And when they're working on a particular area, that's when you need to go all out. So live video, if you want to extend your reach, get more people into your business, you've got to go live. There's no getting away from it. It's the fastest, quickest, but the fastest, quickest way that you are going to get more people. So you've got to get over yourself fast, and you've got to think about how are those new people going to come into now there'll be people on your business page that like it, that never see any of your posts, that have never been to any of your classes, that don't really know what you do. But if you're going live, they're going to see it. They're going to see it in their news feed, and potentially come into your free groups and then be paid customers. Boom. Tell you in a minute where it is. Can you use Creator on your phone? No. Creator Studio is only in laptop or desktop mode. Wow. Get a Wi-Fi booster. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So if you want new people, and if actually you want to reach people who actually like your page, number one, you've got to go live. You've got to go live regularly, consistently. They like episodic content, which means the same time every single day. So I try to do 8:30 in the morning. Not always happen, doesn't always happen. Try to do it. People get used to it. They come to the page at 8:30, so they know you're there. It's not a full class. It's a snapshot. It's a teaser. You know, it's to tell people what I'm doing next, what I'm offering, what I'm marketing, you know, that kind of stuff. But it's a brilliant way of building engagement. And there's people who come to those lives, have been coming on those lives for years and years, and they don't become customers, then suddenly they do. That's how marketing works. The way to win this game is consistency. It's not post on a Monday, forget about it till next Friday. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to build your business. It's not, honestly. Okay, talk to that in a minute. I'm worried about being trolled. Oh my God, Monica, no. I think, you know, you've made it when you've been trolled, Monica. You absolutely, honestly, joking aside, do not let that put you off. You get a few trolls on Facebook. If any of you used to use Periscope, that's where you used to get all the trolls. Trolls with goals. My laptop doesn't have a webcam. Then you need to get a webcam, Alistair. You need to get a Logitech webcam. There are some horrible people out there, but you know what? Honestly, you just got to laugh at them, Monica. Please laugh. Do not let that stop you in your tracks with your business. You've not got time to think about trolls. You are forward facing. You're moving forward. Yes, 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 Sarah. Does that mean there need to be 9:45 every day rather than 1? Yes. Yes. Trolls, you've got to remember that, just quickly on the trolls. God, it's 20 to 9. Get quickly on the trolls. Trolls, look, the whole world is very emotional. People have got time on their hands. They're bored. They're frustrated. This is going to be a troll fest. All that adds up to be trolls with goals. So, but don't let that worry about you. Please, 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 please don't. Absolutely. Don't. Okay, I'm going to. Should I set up a website with my company and me about my? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. You want a Wix? Oh my God, I've heard so many amazing things about Wix. You can live stream through a Wix platform. I don't know. I don't use it. This is what good advice I've had from a friend that she might even be on. But Wix is definitely something to look at. Okay, so we're talking subscriptions, pay as you go, Zoom, great. You know, Zoom is what it is. Facebook Live is what it is. You can get people in your Facebook group, and you can pay them to come. They can pay you to come in. You can pay them, and you can deliver masterclass courses, whatever. Now, think about this 21 days. What could you offer in 21 days? You could do a 21-day get your nutrition back on track. That's what we've done in my main groups. Everyone was just on a eat fest, a snackathon through all the day. You know, people having Easter eggs for breakfast, wine at 3 o'clock. It was just all going crazy. So we're doing a 21-day. I don't know about challenge, because we're all being challenged anyway, but a 21-day get your nutrition back on track. Everyone's jumped on board on that. Yeah, Easter eggs for breakfast, you know. Yeah, Tracy's on. Tracy's my source on Wix, so you can ask Tracy and have a look at Tracy's site. Tracy, what's your website? If you don't mind me sending everybody to have a look at it. I'd probably Squarespace does the same step. I don't know, but Tracy told me about Wix, so she'll be able to fill you in on that. Instagram Live. So again, you've got to leverage these platforms. This is it. If you do a Facebook Live now, today, and you do some workouts, you do a chat, you do whatever you do, doesn't matter what you do kettlebells, Monica, you do, I mean, there's whatever your thing is, do it. Try and go live for about 15-20 minutes, engage with everybody, get people to participate, ask them questions, and again, leverage it. Now, if you went live 6 weeks ago, you probably got crickets. You probably would have hardly got anybody watching. But because everybody's online at the moment and everyone's using the live stream, boom, you're going to get so much more traction. But it's got to be consistent. It's got to be daily if you can. And it's got to be engaging. So you've got to be answering questions, ask questions, which can be scary. I do agree. Okay, anything. And think about all the things that you could do live. Virtually, anything that you could do live, you could do virtually. You know, anything, personal training, running clubs, you could do socials, you can do nutrition, you could do anything that's your specialism, you can do virtually, which is amazing. Okay, Zoom, pros and cons we've talked about. Audio, if you have ordered the audio from Sound Dynamics or anywhere else, my biggest top tip to everybody is, don't think you're going to do it in a rush. Don't think it's going to be easy. You've got to do so much testing. But when you get it, do not move those dials. When you get it, when it sounds good, but remember the Wi-Fi connection comes and goes. People are listening on different devices. It's never going to be perfect. You might need to lower your expectations a little bit. So a mixture works well. Joe's on, Joelle, we were talking about this the other night. She does a mix. So some Zoom and then some in Facebook groups. So you could, a mix can work really well as well until the platforms, get better. And if you want to ask any Wix questions, ask Tracy. She's in the feed and she's the resident expert. Okay, good question that keeps coming up all of the time is, why would anybody pay? This is a negative mindset. It's whenever I read this, I always think, oh, believe in yourself. Why would anybody pay for my content? Because people want you. They want a friendly face. They want to go to the person that they used to go to in the old world. They want to see that regularity. They want to know that you're there. They want that little bit of normality. And you're not competing with Joe Wicks. You're not competing with anyone else. You're only competing with yourself. You really, really are. The people that are winning, the people that are getting more and more people into their ecosystem is the ones that are doing consistent social media regularly. They're showing up when they don't feel like it. They're going the extra mile. They're reaching out to their clients. They're reaching out to older clients that have not been for a while, lapsed clients, telling them, inviting people in, try free classes, helping them with Zoom, helping them with Facebook. They are the fit pros right now who are winning totally. Chris says, how do you do salsa setup with pictures either side? Oh, that's Lauren. She will have done that with, what would she have done it in? She'll have done it in a different program, and I can't think which one she would have done it in. Vicky, I've been watching live streams, celebrity trainers. Actually, they are no different from us. I'm not doing anything different. Usually with rubbish mics and not very great teaching skills. Don't even worry about them. You're too busy doing what you're doing. Crack on. Yes, absolutely. Christine says, one of my clients said she loved to hear my voice. You've got to be. So, if you're live streaming, if you're going live on Facebook twice a week, next week go live on Facebook 4 times a week. If you're going live once a day, go twice a day. Up the amount of content that you are putting out there. It's so important. And that comes back to premium content. There is so much free stuff. If you want to find a good workout on YouTube, you would be searching for an hour, playing a little bit, it takes ages to find. Whereas if you're just paying a small amount, people are paying for the time. They know that they're going to get a good workout, great instruction, you're going to be dynamic, interesting, your content is what they want, and people are prepared to pay for that. They really are. Please don't undersell yourself. Please don't undersell yourself. This takes time, energy, emotion, hard work, graft. But you can do it. You can absolutely do it. Now, I do believe that you need to give out good value and good free content. I really do. And people that say, oh, I don't want to give any free content out. Yep, I get that. But to bring new people in, you've got to put yourself out there. You've got to put some free content out there on a regular basis, because people see it, they like it, they get to know you, and then they become customers. You don't just, somebody doesn't see your advert or see you on Facebook, think, right, yeah, boom, I'm in, I'm paying, I'm going to give that person that money. You have to court them. It's a relationship. They have to sample your free content. They have to follow you on a couple of different platforms. They have to sign up for your mailing list. They have to, get to know you a little bit more before they become a customer. Now, that might take somebody 24 hours. It might take somebody else a week. It might take somebody else a month. It might take somebody else 5 years, whatever. It's a courtship. It's a relationship. And that's really important to think. Yes. And this is why, even if you're not making whatever you want to make online, this work, this groundwork, this getting better at tech, this getting better at social media, this getting over yourself broadcasting, this leveraging the social media platforms, this is the time to do it now. You're building, can you see the difference between building a brand and sales? Okay, building a brand is all the free stuff that you do, all the hard work that you do that people don't pay you for, but you have to do that. You have to build equity in yourself and your brand. We don't just know brands like Levi's or Coca-Cola or Pepsi or Virgin or whatever. They've all got big brand equity. They're long, historic brands. They've got a lot of heritage. You've got to put yourself out there and give a lot of free content. And of course, there are freebie seekers all the way along the line. You've got to accept that. There always will be. But it's something that you have to do. You do have to put out good quality free content for people to say, wow, she puts out great free content. Imagine what it would be like if I jumped into her monthly subscription or her digital classes or whatever. Alison said, oh my gosh, did tons free for 2. Now, Jane, I'm going to use Jane as a bit of a case study. So Jane and Ellen, community classes, Northampton, obviously everything ground to a halt. Those two just went all in, working so hard. And Jane will say she was a technophobe. They've done courses. They've been on every masterclass. They've been burning the midnight oil. They've turned the garage into a studio. They've been doing free. They've been free. You know, they really built that brand online. They've been encouraging the old clients to come across. And then Jane said to me, she only launched her paid program, I think it's this week, and she'd already got 100 people paid up. So that's 3 weeks of building that brand before she'd even asked for a sale. You see, so you've got to build that in. Julia said, I did that, Jean. Yeah, Alison said 2 weeks, she went all in for free. I love that. Yes. Jenny says, a 15-minute was way better than trying all those free books. 100%. Video is the best because people can tell in a minute. You can tell in a minute. You listen to me now. You either like me, you don't like me, you know, whatever. You can know, this is me, I'm not. This is totally unfiltered. So you make a judgment on whether you are, you know, whether you're invested in me and what I say. People are doing the same. When you see people on video, you can make that, you can tell, you can feel the energy. You know if that person's for you or not. That's why video is so good. Totally agree. Emma says, I've done the same time. I'll do it manually. But yeah, Easter treats now. And I know that some people are going to fall off. This is another one of my big things. Here's my next slide. You've got to develop a thick skin. You can't take this game personally. You have not got time. You cannot be in business. You can't be in business now in this day and age and this climate and take things personally. Everybody is running their own race here. Everybody is grieving and upset, and people have lost. I mean, it's just, who knows what's going on behind the scenes here. So if someone doesn't subscribe to your whatever, please wish them well. Still look after them in the free group. Don't cut them off, because there's a million reasons why somebody wouldn't subscribe. And who knows, maybe they're just waiting for things to come back to normal in the future. Maybe they're not in the right headspace right now. Maybe they've got 4 teenagers at home and a husband they can't stand, and the last thing they want to do is being, you know, doing fitness with you with all that going on in the background. So really, really think, please step back. And if people aren't signing up, it's not personal. It's just not personal. You've got to develop that skin. You are building equity for the future. It's not going to be, and especially if you didn't have a community business before, you know, it's going to take time to build that. So please, please, please be patient. Do the spade work. Does everybody get that? Yes. Hope you do. Don't take it personally, and definitely don't cut people off if they don't subscribe to things. But of course, there's always going to be freebie seekers, always, because there always is. Louise says, yes. Fiona says, what about if you had lots of local instructors? Oh, you haven't got time for that, Fiona. Yeah, you have not got time for that. I mean, people watch my stuff all the time, and, you know, who's got time for it? You can't stop it. You can't stop it. I always think, well, I'm moving faster than you. I'm moving faster than you. You can watch me, you can copy me, you can do it, but I'm moving faster. Just think like that. Who's got the headspace to be worrying about what, you know, somebody up the road's doing? Nobody. People buy from people. That's right. Tara said, I did 2 weeks free. Yeah, Matt said, we did so much free, Matt. Free placement live, free masterclasses. I mean, I do loads of free stuff all the time, but it pays you in dividends. Look at the bigger picture. I know you want to make the cash now. Don't think short term, think long term. I'm saying in the micro right now, in the 21 days, go all out, but think long term as well. Think for your bigger picture. Personality, absolutely, Gary, from Mr. Personality himself. Move faster, keep running. It's true. You are for years, well done. Thanks, Louise. Emma. Agree, Gary. Becky says, I've moved community classes online same time. Would you start charging introductory. I would do an intro. You've like got two options, and you've always got to give fair exchange with what you feel in your heart is right, I think. I think different options. You can either just do a blanket 4-week subscription, £28, £30, £40, boom. Or you could do a weekly paid option. You could do a monthly. You know, if you want people on monthly, make monthly the preferential rate. But also, you definitely want to be doing some kind of pay-as-you-go in there, because you want the window shoppers in to come and have a go and have a look. Yes. Jane says, good one. All the local instructors join my free group. Good luck. Absolutely. God, good luck, everybody, with this, because it's not easy. I'm with you. I'm with you. Bernard says, I've seen people who aren't great do things free and grab loads of people. Imagine if that was of high quality. You know what, Bernard? I always think there's enough people to go round. There's enough people for all of us. And of course, there's definitely hoppers and freebies. You haven't got the time to think about it. You haven't. You've got to master tech. You've got to get a better production quality. You've got to sharpen up your teaching skills online. You've got to be doing more. Don't be thinking about what anybody else is. I mean, you've only got to scroll through Instagram. I mean, it's, you know, there's jokers on there. Julie says, I'm charging up. Yes. Charging Julie's charging full price for online. She still has to cover your rent. Yes, for studio, Pilates classes, where teachers at school have actually reduced them. Good for you. Passing the savings on, absolutely. If you pay for Apple Music monthly subscription, can you use? Oh, no, you can't. Okay, Emma, they do buy from you. They do. Okay, so what do you need to do in the next 21 days? I've got 10 minutes. Okay, accounts on all platforms. You need to master Instagram. You used to get going on Facebook. You need to be setting your stall out, as we say in the Midlands. You need to be updating, upgrading your content. You want a ring light. You know, you want a little camera stand. You want a decent mic for your piece to cameras. You know, you need all these little bits that just give your stuff that polish, just give your stuff that edge. But having said that, if you don't have any of that, you've got your personality, your expertise, your sparkle, you know, your va-va-voom. Magnify that, amplify that, be you, only more, for sure. Larger monitor mandate. Yeah, it was. That was a game changer. I mean, 3 weeks ago, I did a Zoom on my laptop, no mic. Oh, it was horrendous. Now, plugged it into my iMac, can see everybody, got a better setup. But you only learn when you do it. You only learn when you're in the trenches. And every day you get better. And every day you upgrade what you're doing. Every day is a school day. Absolutely. Yes, Steph says she's got, yes, totally. I've got a monthly rate, which is much more cheaper, and people are loving that. Absolutely. It's costing them more. Absolutely. You've got to give more value. Jane says she's still charging full price. Awesome. I always think it's got to be a fair exchange. You know, you've got to charge what you feel is a fair exchange for the work that you're doing and the service you're providing. And that's it. That's the end of the road there. Now, set up your home broadcast area, but mix it up. Get out into the garden if it's nice this week. You know, do a live when you're on a walk, when you're walking the dog. I mean, God, what has happened to me this week? I've had my little boys run into the middle of the set and destroyed it, had a tantrum. And one comes in, starts eating chocolate at 8 o'clock in the morning. I can't even explain what's gone on this week. But it is what it is. But it's definitely pattern interrupt, poking me with a stick. It's just been like, oh dear. Tara says, sorry, I know you probably covered this. Would you say is a good, you've been framed, here we come, absolutely. I miss that, Tara. Come quick, I get it. Would you have different private groups? Yes, I would. I'd have lots of different private groups, Tracy. It's hard to manage, but it's good to do. That's home life. It surely is. Yes, Jenny. Look, was hilarious. You show yourself on your birthday. I go, oh God, I was dying. I was mortified on that day, but never mind. Okay, you've got to repurpose your content. Absolutely. So every single time you do a video, your bloopers, save them. Your, kids fighting in the background, save it. When you fall off your step, save it. When you're in your garden and something's going on behind you, save it. Save everything. Every single take, save them. Upload them up to either YouTube or iCloud, save them, because you can repurpose them. You'll get more views, laughs, comments when you post the things that went wrong, believe me, than when you do it when it's all polished and nice, honestly. Best mic to start with. Just a piece to camera, a 17 quid mic from Amazon that will fit your phone is easiest. Best camera to record yourself. What on? Do you mean on a live stream? Oh yeah, Facebook Drive, good. I have a USB delivery man appear. How about that? Mine as well. You need to get good with editing. Well, not good, but you need to be able to edit fast on the fly. So if you've got an iPhone, I'm sorry, Android people, I don't know. You've got to be able to film some content, drag it into iMovie, chop the end of it or the beginning of it, or like Deborah Welsh, my friend, who got a great tip. When you can get that little clicker that will actually, you can start your phone and it will start the record when you've actually got in place, rather than that super amateurish is when people on Instagram, you see them go, right, and then they walk back and then they go, yeah. And then they walk to the camera and there. No, we need to get rid of that amateur. Cut off the bit where you go, you just want to start there. We don't want that bit, and we don't want the bit where you walk back to the camera. So you've got to get better at iMovie to just do that. So you either need, I love Pick, Play, Post, because remember all the dimensions of the different social media platforms. So Instagram is a different dimension to Instagram Grid, is a different dimension to YouTube, is a different dimension to Facebook. They're all different dimensions. And if you get something like a Pick, Play, Post, you can just drag that content in, you can clip it, you can edit it, trim both ends, boom, upload it natively to the platform. So Pick, Play, Post, there is loads of other apps. I just like Pick, Play, Post. It's just really easy. What's its real name? Pick, Play, Post. Yeah, you've got to cut those bits off. If I see anybody who's going up to the camera like that, I'm going to come and troll your post. No. I don't know what the clicker's called. Sorry, I don't know. I don't have one. I don't use one. I cut the ends off mine. Yes, someone will put it in my group. Yes. I find editing in the middle of a video. So it is hard, but everything's hard when you first do it, then it gets easier. Okay, then all these edited bits, use them for stories, use them for Instagram stories, use them for Facebook stories and your highlights. Then people get to know the real you, they really do. Send everything. Send people to your website. Now, where do you want people to go? When you're talking on, are you sending them to a free group? Are you sending them to Instagram? Are you sending them to your mailing list? Are you telling them that you advertising your subscription? What is the purpose? Or is it just a brand building exercise? Have a clear purpose whenever you go live for promotion. Is it just a chat? Is it just to get people in onto a mailing list? Have a definite outline. Yes. Oh, I've got a remote. Lee says, I've got a remote with my tripod, but it only works on a video. Okay, not on live. When you've done a live, do you edit it before posting it? No, I just let it go. Welcome, Sam. Oh, Sarah says you can get them from Amazon with a little cheap tripod, 7 quid. Oh, only use the remote. So there you go. What's it called, Sarah? This is why these are awesome, these lives. Oh, there's always somebody. Can you cut the front end? You can actually edit them in Creator Studio, but I don't bother, to be honest. A/B shutter. Oh, there you go. A/B shutter. So save everything. We've talked about it. Freebie seekers, you've got to put free content out there. So I definitely think get over yourself there, get some free content out. Look at celebrities. You're not competing with them. Lots of local people are window shopping. What are your customers doing? What do they want? Poll them, find out what your customers want. What would they like to try? Give them some offers. What time do they want you to go live? Do they even want you to go live? Would they rather have a pre-record? Poll your people. Okay, so the key to growing your fitness in the next 21 days is consistency. Honestly, it's daily consistent content. It's consistent over quality. If you are somebody, yes, if you are somebody that is a perfectionist, I'm not a perfectionist, you might have realized that. If you are a perfectionist and being a perfectionist is stopping you from getting yourself out there, you've got to get over that trait really quickly, because it's consistency and it's speed. Speed trumps perfection at this moment in time. You've just got to think about it. You've got to have that idea. You've got to go out for it. You've got to put yourself out there, go. Don't think about what you look like, how old you are, how young you are. Do you need, I am sick of seeing myself in the screen. You just have to kind of look past it. We all need our roots doing, we all need our nails doing, it's all what it is, You just got to do it. You just got to do it. You just got to do it. Start now, get perfect later. That is the goal here. You just got to put it out there, because this 21 days will go like that, and you'll miss that land grab. So quick Facebook. Am I all right to go on for 10 more minutes? Everybody okay? Okay. Personal profile, post multiple times. Business page, post multiple times. Groups, post multiple times. Stories, post as much as possible. Every week, set up your events. Now, as soon as I've done this webinar tonight, I will be setting up what all the masterclass I'm doing for the week. I'll put them all on events pages. I'll promote them all in my groups. I'll send an email out to my list. So I'll kind of set my shop front up for the week. Only just a week. Now, in the old world, I would have done that for the month or even the 6 months, but things are moving so quick, just thinking about this week. So what are you going to offer this week? What differences? What masterclasses? What are you going to freebie? If you're going to go live at 9 o'clock every morning on Facebook, what are you going to do? Are you just going to wake up and see how you feel? Or are you going to do a salsa? Or are you going to do a body conditioning low impact? Or are you going to do a Sita? Sita's been so popular. Or are you going to do a 90s inspired dance low impact? Are you going to do some no jumping hit? Or are you going to do whatever you're going to do? Have a think about it. Think about it. Plan it. But just plan for the next 7 days, because things will change so quick. So basically, the bottom line here with Facebook is, if you want to grow your reach, your followers, your friends, your subscribers, you've got to put more consistent content out there daily if possible. Now, if that's scaring you, I get it. Totally get it. Do what you can. Do what you can. If you've got kids at home and it's tricky, just do what you can. That's all I can say. Groups are massive. Facebook groups are getting so leveraged. If you look in your newsfeed, when you're getting, when you see the newsfeed, you're probably getting lots of comments and things up from groups that you're in. So you can see that Facebook is prioritizing groups in the newsfeed. It's also prioritizing live in the newsfeed. So again, good content in your groups. You want a free group, a feeder group. What did Joe call it the other day? Joe, what did we call the free group? What did you call it? I forgot what you called it. Feeder group. So that's like your protected group. So your nurture group. So that's like your nurture group. So you go live on Facebook Business, you go live on Facebook Profile. Hi everybody, I'm Rachel, come and see me. I've got a free group. I post daily workouts, tips, nutrition, boom. People go to the free group. And in the free group, you give a little bit more. But then over here, you've got your holding pen. Then you've got your subscription over here. There's your digital studio over here. So people who like your free stuff, they'll jump over and potentially come into your paid. But of course, some people won't go to the holding pen, as Joe said. They'll go straight to subscription. And some people will sit in your holding pen forever and never pay. And that's life, and that's how it goes. So it is what it is. So have a bit of a plan on where you're funneling people. When do you do Facebook adverts? Do you post to people who like? No, I tend to target people that have landed already on my page. I don't do completely cold audiences. Feeder was better. Facebook ads are really cheap at the moment. So if you want to sit down, you've got a whole day and you can learn them, do it. Live, the production, do live, go live more. But again, if you are doing live, try and have a bit of pattern disrupt. So that means sometimes you're live with a background, sometimes you're live in your studio, sometimes you're live in your garden, sometimes you're live when you walk. Because again, people, you've got to jump out the screen. You've got to stop the scroll. So that's important. Again, Facebook is showing a lot of love to stories. So put as much story out there, every day. What are you doing today? I'm doing this class, this class, this class. Put it on stories so people can see. Consistency. Now, live producer. Everyone's asking questions about the live producer. So you need to go to your business page. There is a drop down that says more. This is only on your laptop. Click more. You then have Creator Studio. Go and get your head round Creator Studio. This will save you hours, because you can then link your Instagram account to your Facebook account. And in Creator Studio, you can schedule all your Instagram posts, you can schedule all your Facebook business page, you can schedule into your groups, and there's more functionality coming on every day. You can also go live on Live Producer from your desktop, which again has got loads more functionality. And If you don't know this already, the Facebook has its own currency. The currency is called stars. And if you see me do some of my lives, I'll say, oh, give me some stars if you like the live. If this content is interesting, actually, people will send you stars, and the stars have a monetary value. So 50 stars is worth $1.99. So if somebody thinks that your content is worth $1.99, they'll send you 50. They have to pay for it. They'll buy the stars. They click it, the stars get sent to you, and it all comes raining down on your screen. And it's a way that Facebook are introducing that whole new currency. And as a creator, you are a creator. If you've got a business page, you're a Facebook creator. Yes, everybody should have a business page. You will be able to monetize your Facebook. Facebook will pay you if your content is good, pertinent, engaging, people are interested, and people pay you for that content. I mean, this is like mind blown, but this is the way that it's going, and this is a way that you'll be able to monetize. Many of you are in my Facebook subscription, which is called the Facebook Supporters. So you pay a really tiny subscription, £3.49. I give you loads of value. I go live every day. I give you bonuses, free stuff, free masterclasses, massive discounts off all of the courses, because those people in the supporters group are just, everybody's forward facing. There's no negativity. Everybody's engaged. Everybody's on it. It's just built this amazing community. Now, I try to build a community like that for free in my other groups, and I'd never got that much traction. But just that tiny bit, £3.49 is all it is. And that is just, it's been a game changer. That group has been amazing. And they're going to be rolling that out for the rest of the creators. So look out for that, the fan subscription, because if you can create a really good fan subscription, then again, it's not going to earn a massive amount of money, but the people in the group are very engaged and very, very cool. It is. I use Planoly, for example. You don't even need Planoly anymore. You don't even need it. You can do it all through Creator Studio. So you don't need Hootsuite, Planoly, you don't need any of those tools anymore. You can just do it all through Creator Studio. So it keeps everything so easy. Monica says, how do I share a live from my likes page to my group? In Live Studio, in the live Creator Studio Live Producer. Yes, schedule. Should we have a business page? Yes. Can you save hashtags on Creator Studio too? Yes, you can do everything, and more functionality coming on every single day. So Facebook, just talked about it. Run your Facebook and IG from your Creator Studio. Live Producer, you can cross promote into all your groups. You've got the stars, told you about supporters. Mix up your content. So sometimes it's graphics, sometimes you post live, sometimes you do video. And then check your insights. See when your clients are on your business page, see their ages and who they are. And that helps you then create adverts, because you can actually see who's on your pages. Whoa, oh, cool. Instagram, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. Okay, so you've got your Instagram feed, you've got your IG stories, you've got IGTV. Now, you want the fastest way to grow your Instagram. Fastest way to grow your Instagram is using IGTV. That is shooting your video in, that's portrait, isn't it? That's portrait. So portrait video, you could do piece to cameras, you could do technique, you could do workouts. It has to be over a minute, under 15 minutes, but because Instagram is showing it so much love at the moment, uploading to IGTV is going to grow your account faster than doing the IG grid. So tomorrow, get out into the garden, film, challenge 10 IGTVs, long form, mix them up, and then upload them into iCloud or Dropbox, and then put them onto your desktop or laptop, and then you can schedule them in for the rest of the week. You need 30 hashtags, a cool caption, and you're good to go. But that's going to get you the fastest reach. I don't know. Somebody said it was a separate app. I just use it through the Creator Studio. There might be a separate IGTV app, but it should be, I mean, it's all on the normal IG. You can definitely use it through your phone for sure. But again, I'm trying to get you to repurpose all your content. If you've been saving lives for the last 3 weeks, and you've got a load of lives on your camera roll, or you've got a load of lives on your Dropbox, upload those into IGTV. A whole new audience will see them. And that's, again, have a cool clickable link so people can go, you're sending them somewhere. But again, that's a great way of leveraging that platform. What hashtags? You've got 30 hashtags that you can use in an IGTV or an IG post. Woo, is this helpful? Are you with me? You know what you've got to do? You've got to double down for the next 21 days. Okay. 30, good. YouTube is another one. It has taken me yonks to build YouTube. Oh my gosh. But in the last 3 weeks, it's gone insane. So if you repurpose your content, film your live, film your videos, save it, upload it to some kind of storage, either the iCloud or Dropbox. Keep that original film. Don't delete it. Keep it somewhere. It's a massive file. Keep it and then upload it to YouTube. Then that could be unlisted if you don't want anybody to see it, or it could be open. People can see it. And again, using the relevant tags, using the relevant hashtags, not hashtags, but the relevant tags, a cool, catchy strapline, and boom, more people are going to see you as well, and they're going to come into your ecosystem. Woo! There isn't. Okay, I don't use it, Emma, so I don't know. It's another app when you can do it on the other one. So yes, and of course you can do Facebook, you can do YouTube Live as well. And YouTube Live, again, is the fastest way that you're going to grow your YouTube channel. So you can see there's a underlying current here, underlying current. Okay, then last bit of the puzzle. You've got to build your social media. You've got to get more people on your social media, more fans, more followers, more subscribers. You've got to have your paid offering over here. You can do it. You can do this. You've got to have your free feeder holding pen over here of people. Then you've got to leverage all the social media platforms to either go into your subscription, your paid offering, or go into your feeder where you're going to nurture them and love them, and hopefully they'll jump across, they'll trickle down eventually. Different methods of payment. You've got a subscription, a monthly, a weekly fee. Then you're also doing masterclasses, one-off payments for your window shoppers, and then you're trying lots of different styles of content. Then you've got to build your mailing list. Woo! So you need to have a MailChimp, an Aweber, a Constant Contact. You use whichever one you want. MailChimp's pretty universal, pretty good to use. But again, you're trying to encourage people to jump onto your mailing list, because this is all borrowed land, social media. We don't own it, but you own your own MailChimp. So you want to try and build up your list so that you build a lovely list. Now, I'll tell you what a fast way to build your mailing list is to do free masterclasses. People have to sign in, to sign up on your mailing list, and perhaps you do at the moment a free masterclass. Maybe you do one this week, maybe you do one next week, but to get access to that masterclass, and that masterclass could be in a Facebook group, but it could be on a Zoom, they have to sign up to your MailChimp, and then you've got them on your list. You're giving them something for free. They're giving you something that's really valuable, which is their email address. And that's a really good way of growing your list. The masterclasses that I've been doing in the evenings, they've grown my list by nearly 1,000 new people in the last few weeks, which is incredible. So for me, doing a free masterclass is amazing, because the lifetime value of a percentage of those people, as some people there might next week jump on and buy the level 3 Pilates, but they saw what I was offering, they jumped into a free masterclass. I get their email address, they tell me that they're interested in Pilates, blah, 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 blah. Boom, they become a customer. They might become a customer for life. So, this free stuff, I know you think I don't want to put too much out there, but if people are giving you their email list, they potentially could become customers forever. And people do when they like you, they really do. How do you do group messenger? You just add people to the message. That's me. I bought the lot. Is that what you did, Caroline? You came into one of my free stuff and bought the lot. That's amazing. You see, it works. It does work. Steph says, I learned today that YouTube comes. Yes. Did I tell you that? I'm sure I did. Yes. I told you that. So that's why you want to grow YouTube, is because YouTube's owned by Google. It's a search engine. So if you are clever, if you want more people to come to your Pilates class in the new world, so you might title Rachel's Beginners Pilates Class 1 Nottingham, something like that. So if someone then is looking for a Pilates class in Nottingham in the new world, because YouTube is a search engine and it's owned by Google, put it into Google and you will come up. So if you title your YouTubes, this is why you need to build a YouTube channel and have some funky titles that people might be searching for. That's going to help people search you, find you. You'll come top of Google, helps with your SEO. Monica, I bought everything too. Take my money. Oh my God, that's crazy. It is funny. Well, you come up with your stuff is unlisted. No, you don't come up with your stuff is unlisted. So you need to have two-pronged approach. You need to have promotional stuff on YouTube, promotional videos, and then also you have your private stuff and your unlisted stuff. Oh my God, to-do list has gone longer. Woo! We can do this. Makes me happy. Okay, so start to use MailChimp or Aweber or whichever one you do. Send out your email regularly, schedule a day to do it and send it. Encourage everyone in your groups to join your mailing list. That's really important. On it, good. Okay, what have I got there? Build your cash flow, which is so important. And we've talked about that. So audio, if you want to have a podcast, you can do the Anchor app, or I'll just tell you very quickly how I do my podcast. I got voice note. I use my old earphones. I record it. This is not an interview. This is a solo podcast. Go in, record it, becomes an audio file. You need an account called Libsyn, Libsyn. Libsyn will configure with iTunes. Again, you'll go through the system and how it does it. You create your podcast. Boom, you then upload your audio to Libsyn, and then Libsyn will distribute to the Apple iTunes network. If that all seems like a mountain to climb, get the Anchor app, Anchor. You can just basically talk into the app. You can then create your own podcast. So that's cool. Also, what's big at the moment, kids activities, teens activities, stress busting, anxiety, family fitness, cooking, home cooking, weight loss. Right now, this is the moment. We've been waiting a few weeks. Nobody was interested in weight loss. Now everybody's interested in weight loss. Everybody has eaten their body weight in chocolate, Easter chips, rubbish, Iceland food, and is now on it. So if you are doing any kind of nutrition, now's the time to roll that out. Absolutely. Wow, Nicole did my first Anchor meditation today. Woo, woo, woo. Anita, I'm rooting for you. Are in it. I mean, you are slick, Anita. Absolutely. Kid stuff. Yay. Caroline, if there's ever been a time for you, my darling, this is it. Seize it with both hands. Yes, absolutely. Then split up into one. Yes, so good. This is so good, so good, so good. So come on. This is the time. This is your time. Not just Caroline, everybody's time. Launch 3 new recipe packs. Go. Everybody is, people are literally eating Easter eggs at breakfast and wine at 3. Okay, let's move on. I'm sorry, I'm going over. So what's good? 21-day weight loss, 21 days of fitness Pilates, 21 days to trial your virtual studio. Brainstorm, think, 21 days. Now, I'm not saying that lockdown is just going to finish in 21 days. Of course, I'm not that naive. But I'm saying that things will change potentially in 3 weeks when the next announcement comes. You know what's going to happen in 21 days. You know how the days are going to roll. I said this at the beginning, ups, downs, highs, lows. So now is the time. Start something tonight. What could you put out there tonight? Tonight, what could you do? 21 days of fitness Pilates, 21 days of whatever your specialism, 21 days to learn kettlebells. I don't know, million. Lockdown weight loss. I'm in this. So I had one at 5 o'clock. Is that okay? Whoa, yeah, you're in. Inspired. Many thanks. Yes, good. We're nearly there. Virtual. Now, this is what we're doing. I'm so excited about this. We are launching the very first virtual fitness conference. I'm trying to turn it around in 2 weeks. Can I turn it around in 2 weeks? I'm going to try. Pure energy. We're going to go for this. Yes, Joe Ali, we are going for it. I'm going to just pull my finger out tonight and get it launched. So look out for that, a full day. What do you think? Let me moot it with you. Would you come to an all-day convention that you can dip in and out of with amazing presenters like Joe Ali, Steve Watson, Kerry Hannon, Jay Nichols? Would you go? Yeah, of course you would. You would go. I'm going to get on that. Just watch it tomorrow. So I think that will be a great idea. Yeah, everyone's going, yeah. And we do talks and panels, and we'd have questions and Q&As, and we'd bring people in, and we'll do masterclasses, and Joe will do lyrical jazz and all that stuff. Yeah, oh my God, everyone's saying yes. Can I do it in 14 days? I'll try. I'm looking for the bank holiday. Does anyone know if the bank holiday is the first week in May or the second week in May? I've got 2 diaries. One says one day, one says the other day. What's bank holiday? It's bank holiday the 8th. It is. Okay, so we do the 9th. Yes, 9th. I need to do the I want to do the Saturday. I want to do the Saturday. Okay. I'm on it. See, I told you. This is what you need to do. You need to crowdsource. Yeah, no, it'd be a Saturday. I know that. Yes. Yes, it'll be the Saturday nights, right on it. Okay, next one. So how do you attract more people into your ecosystem? Free challenges, free WhatsApp groups, free 7 days, something 21 days, free Zoom masterclasses. Do more on the social media platforms. Use the platforms you are not on and get on. Learn how to do them. If you're on everything, go on TikTok, go on LinkedIn, go on Pinterest. Build, build, build. Build your local database. And then in a couple of weeks, you know, when things start to change again, you know, you've got all this going on digital, you really are. But again, when the real world comes back, and again, we've talked about that briefly, I don't know how that's going to look, but are you reaching out to other local businesses in your area? You know, network with other businesses. This weekend, somebody's asked me, 4 people have asked me if I'll do a masterclass in their digital studio. So Mike Vines has asked me, I'm doing one at Yoga Fit, I'm doing one for somebody in South Africa and somebody somewhere else. Isn't that awesome that we can do, you know, if you work with other instructors, maybe you could do some switching. Somebody could do a 30-minute something in yours, somebody else could do something in yours. You know, you can switch, you can have guest instructors. My friend Mike Vines, he's had pop-up people, Jane's gone and done, and what a great idea. You're very inspired. You're very well. Mind blown. Where have you been, Julie? Come on. Go. Good work. So what do you need to do now? Write it down. You've got 21 days. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Where are you going to start? Now, don't get paralyzed with all this information. I want you to take action. I don't want you to be a nodding dog. I want you to go, go, go. You've got to rock it up your bum. You've got 21 days to do this. No barriers. None. Is WhatsApp group? Yes, WhatsApp is still a good idea, Nora, because they struggle to keep up. Notifications, even that. Yes, absolutely. Will you be sending the slides out? Oh gosh, do you really want them? Spelling mistakes and all. I'll send you the video for sure. More live, Jane, more live. Questions, jump them up. We are so good. Your actions, what are they now for the next 21 days? You've got to write it down. I want your head to be, boom, rolling now. Looking at getting a guest on the subject. Yes, that's a great idea. You know, have you got a friend who does oils? Have you got a friend who does cooking? Do you know somebody that could teach your people to do Indian head massage? Do you, I don't know. You've got loads of contacts in your area, in your Rolodex? Isn't that? In your directory. You know, swap them in, get some guests in, talks in. Best ring light, any of that. I mean, they're all pretty much of a muchness. Live every day, Mary. Yeah, Marie, sorry. Yes. Caroline, thank you. Feeling motivated. Good. We are going to conquer the world. Feeling inspired, Rach. You're always welcome. Please, could I do with the Connie? Yes. Going to reignite and launch my free nutrition group. Yes. Masterclasses. Yes. Kim. Yes. Many thanks. I am enthusiastic because I think this is a golden opportunity. Absolutely. That will make you for life. Mini retreat. Stay positive, my friends. I love you all. You've got loads of ideas there. If you're not in my supporters group, it's £3.49. Come and join us. It will be the best £3.49 you've ever spent. I promise you. Go live every single day. Help you. Hillary Watkins, come into my supporters group. Oh, Bernard, come and join me. Leslie, join me. So many new ideas. You've got to do it now. Thank you for paying extra to teach us for free. I love you, Joe. Emma, I'm so happy that you're there. Good. Tracy Bowles, I'm so happy that you're on it. I'm just so happy that you're all doing so well. Makes me happy. I'm doing a full day social media training on the 16th of May. Is it £3.95? £3.99. Okay. Thank you, Sue. You ready? On it. Get on it. I want to see you guys. Tag me into some stuff. I'm going to get the convention organized by tomorrow. I'm going to go for Saturday the 9th. And then I'm doing the week after Saturday, a full 1-day social media immersion on Zoom. So if you want to join on that, send me a message and I'll get you all the details. I have a house in Spain for retreats. I've got a house in Spain that I can't sell. Oh my gosh. I don't think we're about to get to Spain. That's the only thing, Christine, do you? Lydia, I didn't know you were there. Why do you speak up, Lydia Campbell? Thanks for what you do. You are very welcome. I love you all. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll stop the broadcast. But if you want to chat and you have any questions, I'm not going anywhere. So I am more than happy to answer